Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com, and today's topic I wanted to address is called miscarriage. And the question that was sent to me is, I hope you can make a dedicated post about miscarriage since you have experienced this yourself and your perspective could help women who also went through this. And I admit when I read this, I was surprised because it is true that I went through it. It's not something I talk about a lot. I don't hide it either. So I must have confided in a client regarding this. So anyway, why does this happen? Who makes the decision? What happens to the baby's soul? And what can the mother do next? What do they have to know that could change their perspective? And like I said, it's true that I have gone through this. It was very sad. It was very traumatic. It was a very dark time in my life. So my heart really goes out to anybody who has gone through this. And I hope through this reading, maybe I can give some kind of an answer, or maybe I can give a different perspective or something to think about. Because I know for me, I had a lot of unanswered questions. I asked the doctors a lot of different things that I didn't understand. So maybe I can help someone find inner peace that has gone through this. And after thinking about this for several years, it's been like 13 years for me, and I still think about it from time to time. I've understood that this happens for a lot of different reasons, and most times it's because it's just not the right time for the child to come into the world, and something is not syncing up. And it could be that there's a lesson for the child, it could be that it could be something for the parents. In my personal situation, it came to me that it had to do with the birth order. And as odd as it sounds, my husband and I, we always thought we're going to have 2 kids and that's going to be it. We didn't lock that in stone, or carve that in stone rather, but that in our minds is what we always thought. But as we got older, things changed. My perspective changed. I didn't feel as rigid about that. We both decided we wanted a larger family. We loved kids and all of that. So when we started to open our minds to other possibilities, I got that the baby that I lost needed to be the youngest one in the family. It was part of their life lesson. It was part of that dynamic that they needed. And that's what caused it. And in my heart of hearts, I truly believe that the baby I lost came back as my youngest son. He was not meant to be the oldest boy. He was meant to be the youngest boy, and he was meant to be the baby of the family. So for my situation, I get that it had to do with a birth order. And it's not just a person or a being that makes these decisions. It looks as though it's between the soul being born and their guides. It's the universe working in a very mysterious, very confusing at times way. And the guides can work through other people or other situations, but ultimately they are the ones that are choosing this to align the life lessons that need to happen. And the biggest thing that a mom can do, and I know that this is hard, is to realize it isn't your fault. The universe is going to do what it's going to do, and it's really difficult to change things that have been put into motion. And it's also important to find peace in the fact that the universe is really working in the greater good. It may be confusing, you may be angry, and that's okay. But ultimately, it will work itself out. Just in our 3D reality, in this world we live in, it's hard to understand it until you're able to look at it from a different perspective. And the most important thing that helped me, and I hear this phrase all the time in my head when I do readings, I hear it, and it's life is a marathon, and in this very moment you're experiencing a sprint. So just know this is a small part in your life, and it will change, your perspective will change. You will at some point hopefully find that inner peace, but realize there is a whole big life out there. And when you're experiencing that, even though it feels forever, it feels like these emotions are going to stay forever, they will change and they will come and take different forms. And again, I'm so sorry for anybody who's experienced this. I realize how terrible it is. And this was all I have for this reading. Again, this is Lynn with Psychic Focus. Please feel free to leave a comment, like it, share it. All those things really help me out, and I appreciate all of you so much. And that's all I have for today. Thank you. Bye.